Hey everyone, it's Everburst here with another video, finally, after 8 months. Hooray, I do exist! First on the list of things to talk about, Jerry got me a new mic for Christmas because he said my previous one was sad and made my voice sound like poop and other nasty things. Sadly, this means I no longer have a scapegoat when I sound like poop and other nasty things. Second up, I've heard rumors that my roommates do not actually exist and are mere fragments of my imagination, and that I'm some crazy dude living in a dark room alone whose only purpose is to create frustrating game experiences. I assure you, only one of the above are true. And on to DT related stuff. The pause menu has been super reworked. The progress submenu has been set up to give more information about item and quest progress. The idea is to remove interactivity from this submenu and keep it to only display information. That said, there is a second tab that shows quest items and other items that give passive abilities such as the dash boots. The equipment submenu is now where you'll find item usage and equipment is set up. The idea being that you can see both characters' equipment instead of having to toggle through pages. The best cherry, when it's coded in later anyway, will add an entry for any enemy you have either defeated or scanned. This way the player can attempt to 100% that without worrying about missing anything, and they don't have to stop and scan every little thing. Weapons no longer level up through repeated use. Instead, a weapon gains a level upon finding specific pickups, like this little sword icon here. When found, it will raise the Master Sword level by 1. The functionality of weapon levels is the same as before though. This removes the grinding aspect of weapon leveling completely and instead focuses it on exploration. The skill tree is the same, however, obtaining points has been altered. Instead of spending the AP gained from enemies, every AP level will reward the player 5 points to put into the skill tree. The AP boosters that I mentioned in an earlier post no longer award AP, but instead award 1 point to spend on the tree. If the player grabs all the AP boosters and reaches the level cap, it'll allow them to fill out the entire skill tree. 1/3 of the points comes from the boosters, or as I call it, exploration, and the other 2/3 come from combat. These numbers may get tweaked, but this method is what will be on the final build. This method allows for a more steady rate that the player can allocate points into the tree as the game goes on, and allows me more freedom with AP awards from enemies, which is going to be heavily adjusted. Some of you may have noticed in the demo that AP gained from bosses did not contribute to leveling up, but were just added to the AP pool. This has changed, and bosses are going to be given a much more substantial AP award, which will further punish those who use the game's easy mode. And one last thing, this is for you perfect runners out there, and all you purists. Any place where the game forces you to take a hit, like the beginning where you can't move yet, the game will not record that in the records submenu. And that's all for this video. Maybe I'll be able to get a video up sooner than later like this one, but I wouldn't count on that.